Dead Secret. This is a point-and-click adventure, and I believe it has a non-VR mode. It's available on Steam. It has 2 different settings, so if you have motion sickness issues like me,
I'm sensitive.
you can pick the sensitive mode. And we have 4 different subjects. This is a murder mystery. I'm gonna try my hardest not to spoil the whole story for you too much, because this game is basically all about the story. A lot of point and clicks are kind of equal bits story and puzzle, but this is mostly story. This was the best part for me.
I got a broken arm.
I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and I spent way too long just fidgeting in the mirror, watching myself kind of react,
That's cool.
moving in and out, left and right. Yeah. They use the broken arm as a plot device, so you can't get past these boxes and piano to the right. But honestly, if I had a broken arm and I wanted to get past the piano, I'd probably just crawl over it somehow. I mean, pretty poor plot device there. Here we are finally going into the study after finding the super obvious key in the desk. There are a ton of documents to collect in this game.
Whoa,
That's a jump scare, I
spooky.
guess? I don't know. It was slightly startling. I got myself turned around a ton during gameplay, and then I got this frickin' notepad
get
stuck
outta
on
here.
my screen.
Get out of here.
I couldn't get it out. I couldn't get it out of there. I actually ended up having to restart the entire game before it would go away. It was frustrating. I was being haunted by the objective thing. Eventually I did defeat it though. Here's one of the
West.
puzzles, I guess. It said somewhere the directions to put in, and then there's a coaster right next to it that said what the symbol for north was, so not really that hard.
Creepy.
This thing lets us see into
Oh my
the
gosh.
dream world or something, but it basically just kind of shows you where stuff is.
Who was that?
So that was supposed to be scary, I guess, but it just kind of pointed me in the direction where I needed to go. So you are a journalist investigating this murder, so finding these documents is part of the story. You're trying to uncover stuff, and you do spend a lot of time reading all this material. They have these little bits where there's a notebook and you have to select the correct answer. I think it's kind of like an attention check to make sure you were paying attention to the story. I wish they just kind of trusted me though. I mean, I'm paying attention, I swear. Here's a puzzle,
Wow, such puzzle.
I guess. Very puzzling puzzle, for
Okay.
sure. Yep. I did that then. And I guess it wants me to put the goggles on. And so we will put the goggles on now and see what is going to... I bet it's not going to be scary at all. Can't be anything spooky if they want us to put the goggles on. Oh, crap! There it is again! Oh my gosh, it's so frightening! Look at that! How can he be on the wall? It's so freaky. Maybe there is something over there. Oh gosh, look at him looking! Look at him looking! Oh, what does he want? Turns out there was a little puzzle piece in the corner I needed to pick up, so I got that. Nothing's going on there. So I picked up that puzzle piece in the corner and I put it on here, and it's gonna be real difficult to solve. Watch this. Watch the difficulty.
It's a
Yep,
bird.
that's about it as far as the puzzles go. And I got a knob out of that. How wonderful.
Okay. Oh, that's creepy. Who is that?
I kind of pretend I'm not scared, but I think you can tell
Run.
from
Oh.
the way I start thrashing around that I am a little... Yeah, I'm pretending right there I'm scared, but this actually does get, like, legitimately scary. Like, frightening. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm in danger. But it really
We're dead.
didn't
Dead
like
end.
make me pee my pants or anything. It
Oh,
was just
no.
kind of, I don't know, a primal I'm being chased feeling. So they succeeded. I finally figured out where I was supposed to run to in that.
Where am I? Freaking Narnia?
And it's some snowy place. I was in Kansas, I believe, so getting to some snowy place was pretty weird for me. Nothing creepier than a cymbal monkey, that is for sure. We're back in Kansas. Here's another puzzle where you just have to figure out which of these thingies is the heaviest, which I guess if you don't know how to use your brain, it might be hard to figure out which is the heaviest one, but it didn't really take that much effort. You just put them on the scales and weigh them out, and it ain't that hard. I play a lot of Professor Layton games, and I expect big things from puzzles, I guess. And this game here just didn't have the puzzles. It's like, well, you didn't even try. Why even bother? Once again, I'm being chased. The only reason I know is because it had the word basement on the door. The game actually has glitched out here, and I'm supposed to be able to walk down the steps, but I can't, and it becomes very, very frustrating. Gotta turn on the lights, but I can't because I can't go down the stairs.
Go down there. Turn on the lights. Yeah.
I can't go back out because the person trying to kill me is outside, and they're not smart enough to look behind this closed basement door, I guess? I don't know. Monkey mask ain't gonna help me none though, because the game is actually borked, and I can't get down there. Restart the game is the only option once again. And we're back in there, and
Oh. Now I can move? That's
Yep.
hilarious.
you gotta test out these chemicals to find out what they were. I guess this is kind of a bit of a spoiler telling you what you got to do here. But I think it's pretty obvious because there's that chart on the right that says burn chemicals to figure out the color. So there was actually a newspaper when I rewatched this. I read it and it said that I needed to use lemon juice and borax. And it just didn't seem important, so I didn't read it. It didn't seem to have anything to do with the story, so I just thought, this is whatever. But I knew from, my knowledge of household cleaning miracles that borax and lemon juice are wonder agents, so I mixed them together, and it turns out that was what I needed to do. This is another puzzle thing, which if you do it wrong, everything resets. It's pretty classic puzzle where you figure out the order by just kind of brute forcing it. This game is brutally short. I finished it in one sitting. It doesn't have very complex puzzles. It does have a bit of a spooky feel to it. I'm not really good at being scared, so if you do get scared, then this is probably gonna make you pee yourself. Oh crap, it's the person coming to kill me. Well, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to hide. I guess I will just panic and be legitimately frightened and then dead. This is a super easy point and click. The puzzles are easy, the objectives are all really obvious as to what you need to do. The only thing that's very novel about this game is the VR, and it does make you feel like you're in a different world completely, so it does succeed in that. It did legitimately frighten me at some moments, so it's not all bad. So I'm not going to show you the very end, but I'm going to show you the moments leading up to the end. You go into this room and you get to pick the key for who you think done it. And if you picked the right one, you get the proper ending. And if you pick the wrong one, you get, well, I'm not going to ruin it for you, but Anyway, I feel like they just kinda cheesed it and I didn't really like it that much.